So it feels like we're always starting these things in the middle of the night nowadays. 3:45 a.m. But who's ready for another adventure?
But I know the road is long. I wonder if you could use some company. I'm headed out that way. So what I'm trying here to say is I wouldn't mind if you came along with me. Take a road trip, pack the car, give yourself a holiday. But I can top it off if you get the snacks. Got a couple hours of daylight, and we've been feeling alright. Heading out and never looking back. On a road trip, pack the car, give yourself a holiday. And we can go the long way.
So we've just arrived in Seattle. We are staying in the Pineapple Hotel 5 in the centre of downtown Seattle. So we've just got here. We are shattered. We've been awake 35 hours at this point. We just want to go to bed, but I'm just quickly doing a room tour before we crash.
Yes, I'm very excited about the room tour.
He's going mad. Anyway, it was just... it's kind of funky little boutique budget hotel right in the centre of Seattle, but anyway, it's got some cute little touches. So there's a shower there, obviously the toilet, some great gowns here. Look at them. The naked experience, very funky. Obviously like a little wardrobe cloakroom area and the sink area. This is the main room. We've got a queen, a double queen. It's kind of red, funky, nice decor. I'm liking these little cushions. Relax, unwind, stay pineapple. Sleep with me. Oh, and there's a little cute little mascot on the bed. Anyway, this is probably the quickest room tour you're ever going to get because we are shattered. But I just wanted to quickly show before we make a total mess of it. It's got tea, coffee machine, a nice big telly, storage, and all the norm. Anyway, there we go. Whistle stop tour. Now we need sleep. So here we are in Seattle. We arrived yesterday, but the flight was actually really smooth, but we hadn't slept the night before, and then didn't sleep on the flight, so we arrived yesterday absolutely broken, shattered. We ended up going to bed in the middle of the day and waking up in the middle of the night. And of course there's no casino that we can just nip down and have a little play with. So anyway, we are here. This is our first morning. We are at Pike Place Market right now. This is the stunning views of the waterfront. There's a ferry just coming in and one just going out there. Gorgeous views. There's also the big Seattle big wheel. It's just stunning. Gorgeous view. It's perfect weather for me, this. Next week we'll be in Alaska. We're joining an Alaskan cruise on Friday, and Michael's been laughing as he read out the weather, the average weather this morning. So I know we're going to be freezing then. Packing has been interesting, put it that way. So we've got cold, obviously coming up from Friday onwards, and we've got boiling hot after that with Vegas. So we basically going Alaskan cruise, a couple of nights in Vancouver, and then 2 weeks in Vegas. So it's a bit of a mishmash of temperatures, but today this is perfect for me. And we're just having a proper little stroll around. We're going to obviously visit the Space Needle today. We want to do Pike Place Market. I really want to see them throwing the fish. So I might have to hover around the fish market all day.
I didn't know that you wanted this. I would have happily thrown fish at you at home. If I would have happily picked up a wet trout and thrown it in your face.
I'm sure you would have, yes. No, I'd rather see other people throwing and catching rather than you whacking me in the face with a wet fish. Thanks very much. So we're just going to do the proper touristy things here. We've got a few things lined up. We just thought if we're coming here anyway to join the cruise, we would rather actually just experience it and have a couple of nights here just to kind of have a bit of fun and see what it's all about. But so far it seems like a really cool city, doesn't it? Everyone's been lovely. The hotel we're staying in, it's a little boutique hotel called Pineapple, and it is the cutest little thing, isn't it? We love it. And the quilts, oh my goodness, we want to take the quilts home with us. They're gorgeous. Anyway, we are having lots of fun. We've just arrived, like I say, but it's just nice to get different scenery, completely escape from stuff back home, and we're going to hopefully just be able to relax and let our hair down a bit. That is T-Mobile Park in the distance there that you may be able to see. And yeah, we're going to video some of the Pike Place Market for you as well, and then we're going to do obviously the Space Needle, and really looking forward to it, aren't we? It turns out it's 24 nights altogether away from home, so it's a nice big break, which has come at a good time. And yeah, that's it. So we'll leave you here, and then we will show you more of Seattle as we experience it. So just opposite Pike Place Market is the very first ever Starbucks. 1912 apparently it's been there, and the queue is like this. Anyway, the queue was much shorter earlier, so it had to be done. So we've got ourselves a Starbucks. It's my first official Starbucks ever.
So we'll just come back to the waterfront to have our Starbucks, and that is the face of a woman who's about to be wowed by unrequested facts.
Wow.
So now Lindsay stopped humming the theme tune, so nobody asked Michael. Everybody knows it's Starbucks. First one was here, yeah, in Seattle. But there's two other famous things, or everyday things, that was first seen in Seattle. Any idea what they are?
feel like I might have read about this when I was researching Seattle, but it's gone like literally in that ear and straight out.
That's 90% of what she hears, to be fair. So the first petrol station, gas station if you're from the kind of US, 1907, first ever one was here. And this is a disputed one, but it's a Lindsay relevant one. History will tell you, history records that the first radio station in the US to play the Beatles was Chicago. Now, a Seattle DJ called Pat O'Day claims that he was actually the first. So, is it true? Is it not? I've got no idea.
Did you say in the US?
In the US.
I was going to say it.
The first US radio station. It was in around 1963.
Well, there you go.
It was Please Me.
In other news,
claimed.
this is the first ever coffee that I've had from a Starbucks in my entire life.
Well, you're not a big coffee drinker.
Well, I don't drink coffee full stop, but I thought, because we were in the very first Starbucks, I had to have a coffee. So I've gone for the softest one possible. It's a caramel frappuccino with crunchy bits.
Looks like it's more milk than anything else.
It is, if I put the straw to the bottom, it's very coffee-ish, so the straw is staying very much more to the top. But I'm actually quite enjoying it.
By the way, there is another reason why I've decided that Seattle might be the best city on earth.
Why is that?
Well, according to the most recent census, in Seattle there are more dogs than there are children. I mean, that's an enlightened city.
Definitely.
Just capture Lindsay finishing off her historic first coffee.
Hey, I really enjoyed it, you know.
We not just enjoyed the kind of caramelly, milky
I've
parts
the
of it.
caramel. I've liked the crunchy bits, but they keep blocking my straw, so I have to keep shooting out like a pea shooter and then back off again. I wouldn't say I'm a sophisticated coffee drinker.
I wouldn't say you're a sophisticated anything, to be honest with you. I've noticed. Oh, here she goes. Look at her. She's having her very first coffee, and she's already changing the rules of the game. A true innovator.
Crunchy bits.
Anyway, I've noticed, everyone. I kind of noticed this on the aeroplane coming out, and I kind of mentioned it to her, and she did confirm it. But I've noticed that Lindsay's telling me to shut up recently more than she ever has. So I'm interested to see whether that kind of continues throughout this kind of 3.5 week trip away from home, because she is just telling me probably 3 or 4 times a day just to shut up.
The nonsense that's coming out of his mouth at the minute is just ridiculous.
That just means that she's, unable to fully appreciate my genius, as we know. But yeah, that's something for you all to kind of watch out for on this vlog, because seriously,
I could say a lot worse. I could say a lot worse than you know that.
Seriously, I just get, I spend half my life these days just getting told to shut up. So as far as I'm aware, Lindsay wants us to get a fish thrown at her next, so we're going to try and sort that out next. A nice kind of...
And there's a comic book store which Michael's excited about.
Very excited. And it's... I feel like this vlog's gone on too far now without a slot machine involved, though. Just on that...
We'll put that right.
Yes, just on that, by the way, just some kind of housekeeping on that. Vlog-wise, we're still going to be trying to upload everything as we do it. Certainly in Vegas, we'll just have to wait and see what the cruise ship Wi-Fi will allow us to do more than anything else. But might be that there's 2 or 3 days in one vlog from the kind of cruise ship part. But
look, I did it.
There you go.
I am going to be hyper now.
Sure, I could tell any difference, to be honest with you.
Apparently this features in Sleepless in Seattle. Tom Hanks sits here in one of the scenes, and apparently one of the tables that tells you which one he's sat at. But as usual, there's a queue. We're not going in there.
You guys want to get in closer? You get a better view. No, I'm throwing it up there. You get a watch. You gotta buy a fish and catch it. You ready? Cameras ready? Yeah?
Bring it up.
How about a test toss? Back check, yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh, back check, yeah.
Tenderized.
2 pounds of true. Octopus actually have DNA that's found on asteroids. They have the same minerals in their bodies. So,
Yes.
some evolutionaries think that an asteroid crashed close to some evolving species, and that's how we have these guys.
Well, that's how water kings work, wasn't it? That's
Yeah.
how it is. Like the monkfish one.
Thank you. His name is Manny. He's a very good. How about a test toss? Back check, yeah. One more, yeah. Back check, yeah.
Michael is happy.
We're just waiting our turn to go up there. It's going to be about a half hour wait if we give the huge crane in the way. I've got to get this out because I suffer from. No, don't laugh at me. I don't laugh at your various ailments.
Okay.
Right? This is a very serious issue. I suffer from a very little known condition and a very unheard of condition, mainly because I'm pretty confident I've made up the name of it.
I was going to say nobody else knows the name.
But anyway, it's very serious. I would like you to take it seriously. I get a feeling like you're not going to take it seriously.
You know I don't, but carry on.
This is like when I tell her that I can't swim because my eyebrows don't work. She pulls the exact same faces with that. But I suffer from a condition called vertigo groin. Now,
it's not officially called that.
I will concede that, but I'm sure it'll have some official name because I can't be the only person who has it. But you know when you got vertigo and you're up a height, right, and you feel like dizzy and stuff when you're up a height. Well,
I don't, but yes.
I know, but that's what vertigo is, right? See, for me, when I'm kind of sat here and looking up at something like that, like above my head, I get dizzy in my groin. And it's the only way I could. Does this look like the face of a supportive partner, people?
I know
right?
you say that you get an ache in your groin, but you've never referred to it as feeling dizzy.
Well, it wouldn't be vertigo if there was no element of dizziness involved. It's still dizziness, but I just feel it in my groin, and it's not a good feeling in the groin, by the way. It's like you've rolled over on a tennis ball, feeling it in your groin. It's horrible. So I'm very nervous, sat down here underneath that massive thing. I don't feel it when I'm up there as much.
It's more whenever we're down on the ground and I sit on, oh look, and you go, no, I can't. Or you look and then you go, oh.
because of my vertigo groin.
So basically, if he's on the ground and he looks up at something tall, he gets a pain in his groin.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I can't be the only person who suffers with this. I think.
If people reply saying they've got this as well, it's just I've never heard of it before. I don't think it exists.
It does exist. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Honestly, it's so easy to mock when you're not a sufferer. There will be. I'm certain that people will reply as they will people who can't swim because of their eyebrows. There will be people out there who watch this, and it'll resonate with them.
Michael thinks eyebrows are meant to completely 100% block water out from your eyes, right?
Well,
he says that, and because his water still goes in his eyes, he says his eyebrows don't work, and yet he says everybody else's eyebrows must work.
Well, yeah, exactly. I can't swim because my eyebrows are defective, and that's just.
Nobody's eyebrows block water out entirely. I've told you this.
I know, but you've got no credibility. You don't even believe in vertigo groin.
By the way, your panpipes have just started up again.
I bloody hate panpipes. So I'm sitting here trying to run the vertigo groin gauntlet while listening to panpipes with a very unsupportive partner.
Vertigo groin was first mentioned in our vlogs, I think, back in 2020, and you were going to talk about it then.
You wouldn't let me talk about it.
2021, and I said to you, please don't go into that.
I know, so she's been making me suffer in silence. I think she wants to separate me from a potential support group so she can continue to abuse and mock me over it.
No, I don't want anybody to credit. I don't want anybody to back you
to validate me.
Yes, because it's ridiculous.
Right. So listen. So come on, people. I know that there are people out there who suffer from this. Who'll know exactly. There'll be people looking at the TVs now saying, "Yes, I'm glad someone's finally mentioned it. I had no idea that it had a name," and we can shove it in your face.
I don't want you shoving your groins in my face.
We will shove our groins in your face. And you know what? You'll have deserved it. So anyway, got about half an hour, 25 minutes to wait until we go up there. It's going
to be a long 25 minutes.
Especially with these panpipes on.
we'll be heading up at about 5 miles per hour. Be about 82 seconds to the top. Anyway, here we are. Thanks for coming. Just kidding. We have a lovely view of downtown Seattle. This is our service elevator. So this goes half the speed of our other 2 elevators. This goes 5 miles per hour. They go 10. And it's also our oldest elevator, which is comforting, I know. In reality, you get the best view for twice as long. So the center of the skyline, you will see the large black building. That is Columbia Tower. The top of that is Skyview Observatory. They're a little taller than us, but we don't take umbrage with that. Off to the left, you will see that is the Puget Sound, or a little bit of it, and that's where the cruise lines dock and leave. I'll be setting y'all at the 520-foot viewing area with a cafe that has delicious pies, a wine and beer bar for those of us being brave today. 1 floor down is the rotating glass floor and your exit elevators, and another bar. If you get lost, it's a circle.
So I am at the top of the Space Needle. Michael is too, but he's more in that direction because he doesn't like the height. Whereas I'm leaning on one of these glass windows where you just lean back and it looks like you're going to fall out of the sky. Michael, making Michael. Making Michael very nervous. Look at that view, it's stunning. Look at it. So yeah, I haven't told him I'm going to stand on it next. He's very nervous. No. Fighting the gravity. So I've now got up on the chair. It's a glass chair. And I'm leaning on the thing. I know people are going to say I'm cruel, but I'm not being cruel. I'm just enjoying it. Look at the view. Michael's a bit, he's a bit worried, but yeah, I'm standing on the bench now. I'll just show you. So sorry. Glass bench. There is a cruise ship just leaving the port of Seattle there, so that will be us tomorrow. Really looking forward to it.
Lindsay,
Yes.
I just turn to you, right?
Uh-huh.
But don't look down.
Why not?
Just don't look down. You see it?
No.
Come over here. Look on the roof of that building.
Oh my goodness. Look at that down there. Big fake spiders.
Big fake giant spiders that we don't know are fake, by the way.
We do.
No.
See, that doesn't scare me. Sun's out now, it's beautiful.
They would if they started moving.
Oh, if they started moving, they would, absolutely. So I have a feeling one of these bridges over here is where the there's a Fremont bridge and it's got a troll under it, but we're not going to get a chance to see it. Anyway, Seattle's actually gorgeous. So now we are on the glass floor. Michael's not happy about this either. The views. I would say if you come to Seattle, this is a must-do. I've just had a Mai Tai in the sky, that was lovely. Seems to be a nice little comfy area over there as well. I think that's another bar. Everyone, Michael's put his feet on the glass floor. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Well done. Oh, he's so pleased with himself.
I'm finding religion is what I'm doing.
You're finding religion. Never have done before in your life. Look, your feet are on the glass. Well done. I'm genuinely proud of you.
Why do you look like you're just amused by
I'm
my
not.
suffering?
I'm a proud mama. Very proud. Look. See? You're going to go back upstairs now and hang off the glass out, leaning the glass outside? No. Are you sure? Have you lost the speech? Have you lost the ability to speak? Why are you just answering in nods and crosses of the head then?
Don't want to create unnecessary sound waves.
Sound waves, because that's going to make a difference on the glass floor, is it?
Don't want to take any chances.
Right, okay. Hey, there's a lovely view behind you though. Smile.
No.
Well, I'm very proud. Well done. And here we get round to downtown. I might be tempted by that bar as well, you know. Thank you.
So this pizza has come, and it's not come with a knife to cut. It's not come with pre-cut up. It's come with scissors.
Should I be trusted with scissors around you?
Well, no, Lindsay's the type of person. She was the type of child who would run with scissors at school. I'm sure.
Feels wrong cutting with scissors. Imagine trying to do this with one of what is it, Jordana's?
You need bloody head shearers, man.
Oh, it's weird. It just cuts. Oh my word!
I might do this at home. This might be the way to do pizzas at home.
It just cuts. That's weird.
This is a first, anyway. I think we've enjoyed our day in Seattle, though. It's a lovely city. Probably done everything that we kind of would be doing.
Have casualties.
I'm not sure there'd be enough here to kind of keep us going for too long, but for one or two nights, it's been. I've really enjoyed it. Plus, I gave Lindsay a bit of a kind of. Well, Lindsay gave me, a bit of a kind of a challenge earlier to come up with one way, just one way, in which I am a credible adult. Bearing in mind I'm the type of person who kind of sits, work, and like I go to work at home, wearing my underpants under a Spider-Man quilt, sitting on the floor, and that's how that's how I work most of the time. So I think that Lindsay's just about to explain how she's arrived at the conclusion that I've got boyish charm instead.
No, because he said he was a credible grown-up. And I said,
Credible
okay, well,
adult is what I am.
Well, I said, okay, well, prove it. Tell me some things that makes you a credible grown-up.
Okay, admittedly...
And he spent all day telling me things that don't make him a credible grown-up all day.
No, admittedly, I was surprised at how difficult it was. But she said that all the ones that I've offered, the reasons, add up to one full one. So I think I've passed my kind of challenge.
Why did I say that though?
Because
just to shut you up?
yeah, I did say to her that I wasn't going to stop pestering her until she gave me one.
No, you go.
But I think, what she's basically saying, and I'm sure she'll agree, is that I actually don't need to be a kind of credible adult because I've got such irresistible boyish charm that, you know, she would never ever ever want to be without. You know, you can see it written all over her face. I think that's what her face is saying.
Wine.
Anyway, I think I'm a very credible adult. Put it that way.
You know what was the best part of the day? Well, two halves. One was the fish throwing. We've got the fish throwing. I was excited about that. And the other was Michael stood on the glass. And I realised I probably sounded very patronising when I did it, but I was genuinely proud of him. Because he'd been so scared and I was genuinely proud. So yeah. I'm not sure whether I think the fish might have trumped you though, but still.
Well, I'll take it. And what I would say is, I think conquering one's fears is something that only the most credible adults can achieve. I think we can all agree with that. But anyway, listen, Seattle's been great. We board a cruise ship in the morning. Lindsay's eating a rectangular pizza cut with scissors. It's all good. So we're going to probably sign off for this one here, and we'll see where the cruise goes with the vlogs, but you'll be seeing plenty of it.